As the waves tore at the ship, continuing to just tear it apart, Elliot volunteered to try to go get help, crawling out of the wrecked ship and climbing up the rocks. Meanwhile, Ingraham and his fiancée pulled up what blankets they could scrounge and tried their best to keep warm in the pounding winter waves. Elliot, nearly freezing, successfully managed to reach the top of the rocks before collapsing in the deep snow, fortunately right in front of the keeper, who was out driving in his sleigh. The keeper quickly brought Elliot back to the main house to warm him up, but Elliot was insistent that a search party be organized to rescue Ingraham and Dyer. With a team of men helping, the couple was soon located, still on board the schooner. But they were completely encased in ice from the frozen sea spray that had completely covered the entire ship. The rescuers refused to pronounce them dead and set about chipping away at the formidable ice block, keeping both bodies in cold water until the process was complete. Only then did they gradually start to warm them up and move their limbs to encourage blood flow again. After 2 hours of these frantic attempts, Lydia Dyer began to show signs of revival, and after another hour of tense waiting, Ingraham reportedly opened his eyes and asked, quote, "What is all this? Where are we?" Likely the poor fellow thought they'd died and made the journey to the afterlife. Incredibly, both Ingraham and Dyer managed to make a full recovery after several months of convalescence. They were married and eventually had 4 children. However, in spite of his heroic efforts to reach help for the couple, Roger Elliot never did fully recover from the exposure and hardship he'd endured in the process and never again ventured out to sea, but instead spent his remaining few years struggling to regain himself.